I don't know about you, but my body's been talking to me a lot these past few months. Lately, it's been saying, this sedentary life is kind of nice. Sitting around all day in front of a computer screen, zooming here, zooming there, video chat. I could get used to it. And boy, does it moan and groan when I put on my boots and go out and shovel snow. It lets me know it's not happy. And yet, at the same time, it demands that I run it hard every morning, or else it dissolves into a depressive puddle that doesn't want to do anything. It is a strange and mysterious creature. I've been learning over the course of the last year that much of what I do and how I walk and move and behave is part of some mysterious genetic code that just sometimes takes over. And I have no clue where it came from. I find my body's hungry all the time, too. It wants to be fed. Not with good stuff. It wants junk. Comfort food. And the junkier, the better. And the more of it, even better. It is restless. And then unable to move. It is hyper and then catatonic. Everything seems to be extreme. I sit down and to watch my favorite show, and just before that critical final scene, I'm out. Missed it again. And then 3 days later, I'm lying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning with my eyes wide open, with the world running through my head. It's a mystery. But it's talking. This body talk is something. Paul talks about body talk in his letters to the Romans and the Corinthians, among others. He talks about how the church is a mysterious body. And he uses that image of the organic body to bring some corrective to the church. You see, the parts of the body in the churches that Paul was addressing were getting out of hand. They thought themselves pretty important. They thought they had it all together. They had all the answers. Only problem was their answers didn't always agree with one another. And so they were tearing the body apart. It was a very unhealthy body. And Paul uses that image of the body to remind them that every single part is important. From those that we assume and give great honor to those that remain hidden and sometimes we're embarrassed by. If you don't think that's true, pay attention to how much attention Patrick Mahomes' toe is getting these days before the playoff game on Sunday. Yeah, even the toes are important to the function of the body, even if you're a super athlete. We need one another if the body is to function. It is not a false unity. In fact, the body works best when each part of the body holds on to its own integrity, that does what it is supposed to do. Yeah. When my hands are functioning like hands, they're really on top of the game. When I try to use them as a hammer, it doesn't go so well. We need to be a body. if we are to remain healthy. Just because I'm an I, or I think I got my act together, doesn't mean I can say to the rest of the body, so long, I'm out of here. I won't live long. And none of us will. We need the whole body. Paul uses that description to talk about the church, but I would argue that it talks about all bodies to which we belong to. Whether that body is the church, the family, the community, the state, the nation, the world. We are all one body. And we need that body to be healthy. And for that body to be healthy, we need to maintain good and proper care of all of the parts. Which means we have to find a way to live together. I need people who think differently than I do if I am to maintain good health. Because they challenge my perceptions and my presuppositions. Left to my own devices, I can be a tyrant of knowledge and wisdom. I need those around me to say, oh, wait a minute, Jake. Let's look at that differently. It's important for us to recognize that need, because those that are different from us also reveal in us those deep, dark sins that we have, the extremes that we are capable of going to. It has been amazing to me over the course of this year what has been revealed, even in the midst of violence. My racist tendencies, my violent tendencies, my rage, all of that has gotten touched off. And I didn't know it's there if I'm to be healthy. Because I cannot correct it. I cannot heal it if it remains hidden. And that is the function that those who oppose us or differ from us provide for us. In essence, it's a gift. And we need that gift, regardless of who we are. For we're all part of this one body. I was amazed at the chatter following yesterday's inauguration. Everybody is claiming that they're pro-democracy. And at the same time, everybody thinks the other is out to destroy it. How can that be? If we were all truly concerned about the future of the democratic nature of this country, then we better get working together. It doesn't mean a single platform. It doesn't mean we get in lockstep with one another. It means we learn to discuss, to deliberate, and to move forward. It is not easy work, but it's the only way to maintain a healthy body. And believe me, the body will talk, and it will reveal when things aren't going really well for it. One of the key pieces in Paul's image is that none of us get to be the body, the head of the body. That's God's job. Or in the case of the church, Christ. We need to remember who's in charge ultimately, and get in step with the head. Because the head will indeed dictate how the body functions. Good luck. We're in it for the long haul. Listen to that body talk.